Hello everyone, this is Warrior Dan and welcome to Overwatch. We are playing as the new class Orisa. Orisa is the new tank class introduced in the PTR as of today. So we are playing on Temple of Anubis, a good, control point map. A good chance to see what C is capable of. So without further ado, let's jump right into the game. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, as always. Let's have some fun. Well, I think we know that the enemy team is all going to be Orisa as well. Okay, so she's kind of like the heavy from TF2, where you hold down left mouse and it's a minigun, basically. And she has an alternate rocket ability, alternate fire rocket ability. Allows her to fire these energy balls. Okay, let's try and see what we can do. So I would argue she is a little bit OP. I like what they're doing with her. I think it's interesting. I kind of want to see what her ultimate's like, because I have not seen any gameplay. I've deliberately stayed away from seeing any gameplay on YouTube before getting into this game, because I want to judge for myself. Okay, so we have a Sombra. Nice. Let's go up here and do some damage. Oh, hello. I see you there. I'm gonna go back and grab some health.
Taking possession of the objective.
So we're doing pretty good so far. Come on, team, we can do it. So far, so good. I like the look of this gun. Like, Overwatch itself has a lot of cool laser weapons, but this is probably one of the most interesting looking weapons I've seen in the game. Not in terms of gameplay, it's pretty straightforward and rudimentary, but in terms of how it looks pretty good. These green balls of death and the holding down left mouse ability, pretty cool. Let's see if we can pick off some enemies off to the side. Be a little bit sneaky. Okay, so we're doing okay. Let's see how her ultimate does. I'm going to pick up some health before I use my ultimate, because I'm not too eager to die just yet. Here we go. Let's set this down. Okay, so it does some kind of damage buff, very similar to what Mercy does. In fact, it even has the same beam. But it has to remain within line of sight. Okay, not bad. So I'm going to sit here and provide some support. Oh, someone took it out. Or maybe it's only up for a certain amount of time. I don't know. I've not seen too many notes on this weapon. Come on. I need help. Thank you, Sombra. So far, so good. And then we die. So I like that they made her primary fire not too powerful, because you don't want her to overshadow the offense characters like Tracer, Sombra. Well, not really Sombra, but Tracer, Reaper, those kinds of people. Whereas right now, you're pretty much good as a support. Like, you're basically the tank that draws everyone's fire, but you're not going to do a whole lot of damage. You could provide these damage boosts that help your team out. I never even tried this ability. That's kind of cool. All this time I've been talking and I've not done any secondary abilities whatsoever. Okay, we're going to try that out next time I respawn. So let's see, what do we have here with E? Okay, so it is like Winston Shield, except actually I'd say it's more like Reinhardt Shield. You can deploy it, it's on the ground, and you can guard your team with it. It doesn't protect them quite as much as Reinhardt Shield. Reinhardt Shield has 2,000 health points, whereas this one only has 900. That's not too bad, but it's not quite as good as Reinhardt either. See, you can hold on to certain choke points, like right here. I'm protecting my allies, and I'm doing some good damage while staying behind cover. That's not too bad. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing at this point. Okay, so I'm staying behind my cover, seeing where I can pick off, and we move up. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this. This isn't too bad. And then I die. Okay, I got my ultimate. I'm not going to use the we're going to wait till we get up close to the enemy. The ultimate I'm not too sure about. Like, it's okay, but it's not really that big a deal that you can provide some kind of AoE damage buff. But it just doesn't seem to be that effective. Okay, let's put it down here. Okay, so it's boosting me right now. I'm going to try and pick off some people. Okay, so it is pretty powerful. I like that. We're doing a good job clearing off these enemies. Put down a shield right here. That way we can stop them from getting in easily. And we win. Okay, so it took me a little bit of time to learn how to use the character, but when I did, I can see why she'd be pretty useful. Personally, I'm more of a Reinhardt person, but this is pretty good, too. So taking a look at her design, her character design, the model design, I don't really like it. I think she looks... I get that she's supposed to look big and bulky, but I just don't... For some reason, I don't like the look of the character. I'm not quite sure what it's supposed to represent. Like, I don't know. Everyone else has a kind of cool design. Like, if I look at any of the other characters, McCree, Genji, Pharah, Reinhardt, Diva, they all have a certain look to them. They look like something that could exist in today's world, in a future setting. Orisa just looks like something out of a Saturday morning cartoon, like a Saturday morning cartoon villain. Like, I'm sorry, I don't like the look for it. I like how the character plays, I think that's very interesting, but I'm just not sold on the character's appearance. I saw some of her cosmetic skins, and I think, honestly, some of her legendary skins look 10 times cooler than this ever does. Alright, you guys ready? Okay, so it is pretty effective. I like that. Oh, we almost took it out. Nice. I think that's a good spot to put it, because it's hard for them to take it out. So it does seem to have a expiration date. Like, after like 60 seconds, it kind of dies out. I would have preferred it to stay up for a longer period of time. I'm okay with it having a decay rate, but it feels like it's going away a little bit too quickly for my liking. Like, I think they should set it to something like, instead of 30 seconds, which it appears to be, I would set it to something like 60 seconds, just to make it a little bit more viable. But I'm sure Blizzard knows what they're doing, and we're just gonna have to wait and see. I think we'll be able to better judge how it plays out when this new character hits the live version of the game rather than the PTR. We're currently playing on the PTR, which is the public test region, which you can download on PC. But as of now, Orisa has not come to the live version of the game on PC, PS4, or any other console. Okay, that's not good. Oh, I see you there. You're not getting past us. Nope. You shall not pass. I see you there too. No, Bastion. You're gonna die. Because you're a pain in the ass. So what could be changed about Orisa? I think overall she's pretty good. I think the I think what they should do is I think they should up her damage a little bit, and they should decrease the effectiveness of her whatever this is, her ultimate ability, and just make it last a little bit longer. Make it a little bit less effective, but make it last a little bit longer. That's what I would do. I would give it like a health meter that would decay over time, rather than automatically go away after 10 seconds. Okay, this is gonna be cool. You're doing good. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm starting to like it. I was a little bit negative about her at first, but now I'm starting to really like her. I still think there is some things that they could tweak, but I think overall she could be a good new tank. I don't think she's going to be the replacement to Reinhardt like Blizzard seems to want her to be, but I could see her replacing other tanks like maybe Zarya or Roadhog. I could see her being a good secondary tank. I think her sealed ability would have to be a little bit tougher in order for her to overtake Reinhardt in terms of popularity. I think it would need to be up to, say, 1200 instead of 900 damage. Because it simply goes down too quickly. But again, that's just me. I'm being a little bit aggressive by sticking my neck out like this, but you know what? I'm having a little bit of fun here. Okay, I'm gonna try and duck back now. And escape, like so. Not too bad. I'm surprised none of them have tried to go through the caves yet. This team doesn't seem to really know how to push. But hey, I'm not complaining. It gives me some more time to kill some people. Let's pick off their shields. Do some damage. And then I really want to take out that last person. Nice. No, Bastion. Please don't kill me. I'm not going to be able to kill all these guys, but if I can slow them down, that would be a win. Okay, I slowed them down long enough. Hopefully my team can hold on to the point at least for a couple seconds. Good work, Sombra. Okay, that Sombra brought us in time by taking out their ultimates. He gave us a good shot at winning this, so we just gotta hold for 5 more seconds and we win. Put that down there. Yeah, they're not gonna pass us. And that's a game. Okay, what do you think of Orisa in the new Overwatch PTR update? Do you think she's a good champion, or do you think that she's something that you wouldn't normally play? Tell me in the comments below. This has been Warrior Dan signing out. If you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe, and if you have subscribed, please do hit that gear button at the bottom so that way you can opt in to being notified when future videos are uploaded. As always, stay awesome and have an awesome night. Take care.